Lyra holds the 9th place amongst the constellations, for it is said to have belonged to the Muses, of which there are 9. This instrument was first fashioned by Hermes from a tortoise shell and the cattle of Apollo. It had 7 strings in accordance with the number of daughters of Atlas. Apollo acquired it from Hermes, and after having composed a song on it, passed it to Orpheus, who, being a son of Calliope, one of the Muses, gave it 9 strings to accord with the number of Muses. In another account, when Apollo was given the lyre, he taught Orpheus to play it. When later Apollo invented the cithara, he gave the lyre to Orpheus. In either case, Orpheus was extremely fond of the instrument and made great advances in its playing. It was said that he could charm even rocks and wild beasts through his singing. After the death of his wife Eurydice, he made his way to the underworld, and there he sang praise of the whole race of gods. However, through a fault of memory, he failed to praise Dionysus. For his transgression, Dionysus sent the Bacchantes against him. They killed him and tore his body apart, scattering the limbs in every direction. The Muses gathered them together again and buried them. Having no one to whom they could give the lyre, they asked Zeus to place it amongst the constellations in memory of Orpheus and of themselves. Zeus granted their wish, and so it was there placed. It symbolizes the misfortune of Orpheus, setting at the due season. Other writers say that the offense offered Dionysus was that Orpheus regarded Helios, whom is also called Apollo, as the greatest of the gods. Orpheus would wake up at night as dawn approached and would climb the mountain to await the sunrise so as to be the first to catch sight of Helios. In another account, it is said that Orpheus offended Dionysus by spying upon his secret rites. Another tale suggests that when Aphrodite and Persephone came to Zeus to seek his judgment as to which of them should be entrusted with Adonis, he assigned the muse Calliope, the mother of Orpheus, to them as judge. Her verdict was that each of them should have Adonis for half of the year. But Aphrodite was so angry that he had not been granted to her exclusively that she inspired all women of Thrace to fall in love with Orpheus, and each of them should try to take him for herself. So it came about that they tore him limb from limb. Still others have suggested that because Orpheus was the first to have turned to the love of boys, he gave the appearance of having insulted women, and it was for that reason that he was killed. The lyre's shell faces towards the Arctic Circle, while its top seems to be directed towards the South Pole. This lyre can be seen to set at the rising of Virgo, and its rising coincides with that of Sagittarius. It has 1 star on each side of its shell, 1 at the top of the points that are connected to the shell-like arms, 1 in the middle of these in the part that Eratosthenes pictures as their shoulders, 1 on the back of the shell itself, and 1 at the bottom of the lyre, which seems to form the base of the whole. Are you interested in the mythology of the classical constellations? Then be sure to subscribe for more, as I'll be going through them all.